Aloha everyone, Maverick Mike here. Ikomo mai, come on in. I just bought a Caravan from my local Home Depot and let's do a product review of this, and I'm going to be doing some modifications to it for my own particular needs. So let's go check it out. Alright, so here's that new Caravan utility trailer, and I'm going to take a look at it from several different angles and point out some features and some things that I like, and we'll go around it right now. So starting at the front here. Alright, so here we are at the front of the trailer. I can just see that some of the welds are really nicely made, and the van has a nice baked on finish. I have ample wire to do things. I really like these safety chains. They're actually safety cables, plastic coated. I really like the way they have these plastic grommets put into the trailer to prevent chafing of the wires on the metal. One thing that I see here that I'm going to be working on a little bit for some improvement is to get these exposed wires in here, and maybe I'm going to route this over here, something like this. Maybe something like that in order to protect the wires a little bit better. But otherwise it's really well made. Alright, so here's the specs right on the trailer. I like the way the manufacturer did that. There's no question about what you can and can't do, and the weight ratings. Another thing that I like is that Caravan put a lot of thought into this. They put these heavy-duty over-center type latches on the rails all the way around so that you can fold down the sides and the front of the trailer as well as the tailgate. And it's really easy to do. You just remove the over-center latches. One there. One there. And then you pull out these pins. Just remove these quick release pins. And then the side of this trailer can be folded all the way down. Really makes easy access for loading and unloading, and it's really quick to do. That's really impressive. I like that a lot. It was one of the big selling points for me to buy this trailer. As we look down the length of this trailer, there's some pretty heavy rough cut 2x6 beams in here. I think they're going to do a great job for a long time. For the gate or the ramp, it's really easy to put down. These heavy duty latches are on either side. I've already unlatched the one on the other side, so we're just going to go ahead and unlatch this one and put the gate partially down. Fold that back and put the gate down. And to put the gate up, just reverse. It's really quite easy to do. It's quick. And there it is. You do the latch on the other side as well. So these fenders are made out of plastic. There are places where you can stand on them. Let's take a look at that. Alright, it holds up my weight okay, but I don't think standing on it frequently for a long duration is a really good idea. Better if you're a kid or someone light. Alright, the wheel and tire combination is quite attractive looking, and they're 205/75 R14s. Really attractive wheels. What I did do before I used it is I went ahead and tightened all the lug nuts. Some of them were up to spec, some of them were a little bit loose, so I'm glad I took the time to check them and bring them up to spec. And the tires were a little bit low. I filled them up to about 60 psi, which is the max for these tires. Alright, here's an overall side view. It's quite an attractive trailer. They've done a very good job putting this together. Here's a rear view of the trailer. It looks quite attractive, and I think they did a great job in designing this and putting this together. Now, I purchased this utility trailer with some specific needs in mind, and I am going to have to make some additions to the trailer. We're going to talk about that now. I'm going to be filling in these sides over here all the way around with plywood. And I'm also going to put plywood on top of the planks over here because the gaps are quite large and I want to be able to haul gravel, compost, and dirt. All right, except for paint, the build for the plywood retaining walls for the trailer are done. This is how it looks before paint. I'll show you a few different angles. And I also built a very simple gate on the end so I can just lift this up and dump stuff off the back. Decided to leave this on here just as a safety measure. The trailer is done. A few things I noticed while I was driving with it is that the trailer is very quiet. It seems good and solid. There's no swaying, and it just seemed to track correctly. And in the future, if there's a problem, I'll give an update. But for right now, I believe that Caravan gets a thumbs up. I hope this video helped. Have a nice day.